Episode 4, Day 1. That's the name of the title in the thumbnail. So, yes, welcome. And I said in one of my videos last week, I was going to watch it with the lights off. So, skip the recap. There we go.
Now, the thing about this one night, and you guys know me like I'm fucking easy on voters, right? Not even what they say. Oh, yeah, well, fuck them because they'd rather have me than Greenberg. Oh, this is the Greenberg story. So I got 3 voters against the law. I caught them red-handed disseminating pamphlets. W-realistic? I thought it was. Turned out later it was some like religious crap. I didn't fucking know that. So I call for backup. Guess who shows up? Greenberg! He pulls up, gets out of his truck. He's in a fucking mood. Okay, I can already tell him. He's all like, "What are you fucking calling for? You can't handle 3 voters? What these fucking pussies need to do?" I say, "I caught them out here disseminating." And he goes, "What? You fucking perverts are out here jerking off and splooging on my streets." So one of the voters turns back to look at me like, "Are you gonna tell him?" And I look back at him like, "Fuck no." And that's when the guy decides to open his mouth anyway and goes, "Well, actually, the word disseminate means," and boom! Greenberg smacks his fucking head against the wall. There goes his teeth, just blood fucking everywhere. And Greenberg goes, "No one asked you, jizz boy." Why do you call them that?
The citizens, why do you call them voters?
I don't know. Because that's what we fucking call them. Who cares?
Because we took away their rights. Took away their right to vote. Somebody started calling them voters to mock them. So now you know.
I didn't mean to make your lights,
Of course you didn't. You thought us.
Sorry.
All right, Carolyn B. Carmine B. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Late stream.
Keep it running.
How many?
A lot.
It'll be double all that fucking road.
No.
Sarge.
Me what? Thank you for the subscribe and likes, people. What's up, VR brother 242? What's up? Alex Martinez, hello. Hi, what's happening? This is season 2, episode 4, The Last of Us, day 1. They're doing a flashback of 2018 quarantine, which they did happen in real life for real. So, you digging me in?
Learn something.
What's up, Claude? Carve Lies? I love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Mac? That's one tall ass dude. All right, if you see me standing up, that means I'm gonna put this on mute because I don't want the music to get to the phone. for copyright reasons. Uh-uh. No, he did not. He used smoke gas. I know, yeah, you gotta be careful with that, Mac. That's what I've been trying to avoid for so long. So I won't get copyright. I get what you mean, yeah. You two play favorites with that. Be careful.
Make your choice.
There we go. Skip the intro. That's even better. Just like the game. 11 years later. Wow. A whole lot must have happened 11 years later.
No pain meds. Probably nothing anyone wanted.
Hold on for a second, guys. Be right back.
Ooh, you rocking the yeast infection? Make sure to smell it first. Just in case. Yeah, I'm done. Nothing else back. Hey, I'm gonna pee. Give me a minute.
Winston's Pharmacy, huh?
Okay, good to go. Thanks. You okay? Yeah. Alright, hit it. People to kill. Okay. I don't understand what they're bond to. Yeah, I heard that too. Guess not this part.
Hmm.
What's up with all the rainbows? I don't know. Maybe they're all optimists.
Which one, Mac? One or two? One, I haven't. I need to get back on one though, but I haven't played. I haven't played two in a long time either. So which one you like? One or two?
Never seen a tank this close. I'm gonna move there. Helen. Helen, just cover me. I'm gonna check if there's any ammo.
Dang.
Man, Hunter got fucked up on it. You think it was the WLF? I don't know. All these bodies were sentry gear. Almost looks like they were fighting each other. Huh. Good axe. Wonder what that was about. Ooh. What is it? Three burnt skeletons, like Apollo 1. What?
Wow.
Grissom, White, Chaffee, early astronauts. They're supposed to be the first ones to go to the moon, but they never made it off the launch pad. Burned up in their capsule. Well, at least they died for something worthwhile. Yeah. These guys are just assholes who were other assholes. Oh, looky here. Check out the building on the hill. You gotta be shitting me. Fuck yeah, let's go. You sure about that? Oh my god, you gonna fucking tell me? If you paint a sign big enough to be seen from miles away, that means you want people to know you're there. Which also means more likely than not, you're prepared. And they're on a hill, so they'll see us coming. On horseback in broad daylight, so just a little. So we wait until dark and we head out on foot. And right here is the perfect place to go up because, well, no one's around. Which you prove brilliantly with your tank hatch movement. Dick. Alright, let's look for a door we can fit Trimmer through. Where you found that?
One, I got y'all one day this week. If not, probably on the weekend for sure. Like a Friday stream, Saturday stream, early Sunday morning stream. But I got y'all for the. Yeah, one day had a real good story. That's why I won so much awards and remasters. It had a really good story too. Not really, but it was iffy. The story was iffy. But I'd be glad when I hope one day they decide to make a part three. You know,
Shadow, somebody tries to kill you. That's the plan.
Mac, do you think The Last of Us there should be a part three for The Last of Us, or no? Or this is where I gotta cut this on mute for a minute, Mac. She finna play that song that Joe taught her, like in the game. She finna try to do it. So hold on. Yep. it's a hard decision. It is. Hope that's what I mean. Hope Naughty Dog have the heart to go be like, give the fans the last chapter of the series. And whatever happens in that last story with Ellie and Dina and Tommy and Abby, let it ride out. Just give me part three and all. I'll be gravy. Maybe another Uncharted game after that. I'll be okay with that too. But that intergalactic shit, nope. All right, they're talking again.
Tell you what. Hungry? Starving. Great. Come on, make us beef jerky.
You know, when I was a younger man, I wanted to impress a woman. Well, you have to know your strengths. I was kind of shy. I didn't know how to talk to women. It made me nervous. So, what I would do was cook for them. And I was good. Good enough to deserve quality tools. But did I have the money for that? No, I did not. I would go into Williams Sonoma's cookware store, you wouldn't know. And I would stare at these. Mauviel, best of the best French, of course. And I would think, okay.
I want to touch on this part.
Pension, but one day,
Where was this in part two? What they didn't show Isaac in a cutscene talking to himself in the kitchen about some woman he used to love and date. The kickers are scary. The clickers are, yes, they are. And they huge. Some of them are huge.
the copper's a bit of a pain in the ass. You polish it a lot, but it heats faster than anything. Highly conductive. Of course, this means it doesn't retain heat the way cast iron does, which of the two makes copper the inferior choice for interrogations. But if you own Mauviel, you use...
So he wasn't talking to himself. He talking to somebody tied up. Hell no.
Then
I apologize.
Get your ass kicked.
They didn't have this in part two when he was talking to somebody tied up
Some of you
in the
don't
kitchen
understand she was just a person.
naked. They didn't have this in the game.
Of course. Steel handles, stay cool. Little touches. Where are the scars attacking next? Fights. Hold out your hand.
Woo!
Jesus. This is so fucked. Shut up. Isaac knows what he's doing. Yes, sir.
She watches over me, she fills my soul. She watches over me, she fills my soul. She watches over me, she fills my soul.
She fills your soul. You put an arrow in a little boy's head and she's filling your soul, then she tell you to kill children.
You kill our children
Never by choice. You train them to shoot at us.
because you want to kill them.
Because you train them to shoot at us.
Because you broke the truth.
Because you broke the truth. Because you broke it, because we broke it. I'm not playing your little chicken and egg games today, Scar. Where is the next attack?
You're gonna lose.
Are we?
They do. That's the one thing about horror games with slasher shows. You gotta have a little jump scare or something, right?
You lunatics have bolt action rifles, bows and arrows.
You are fat. Didn't need to see that comment. You know, you didn't have to comment on anything. OG 25. Okay, so what? But I put out exercise videos on my content too, so can't be all that if I'm trying to motivate myself. But thanks for the comment that you didn't have to comment on. So kept on scoring.
I will burn every part of you until you tell me what I want to know.
Yo,
Scar got what he deserved.
yeah, thank you, Mac. He didn't have to comment on anything. He just could have not come in the stream or go watch something else.
No patrol. It's a good sign. Not always. Because the front entrance is like a security door. There's a camera right over it, which means we can open out the back. Window. Oh boy. Second floor. So somebody hopped onto the shed, climbed the glass wall, broke the window, and got cut all the way in? Well, I guess that's how we into. And if you run into wolves, like in Jackson? Agreed.
Mm.
He isn't one of them. No. But we're definitely in the right place. Tina? Don't go. These aren't any of them either. That group is still in the woods. They did this.
And that's the thing. I don't want to talk negative on my stream. If I'm trying to make a good content for my streams, I really don't want to be talking negative on my streams like that. But thanks, Mac. That sometimes you gotta stand on your own 2 feet, even though it's not right against certain things.
Yeah, we gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
he could have kept that to himself.
Down, down.
Fuck me. Look at this. Scar's got all of them. See Brancaccio or Welch, but yeah. It's the rest of them. You, cut them down.
Should we secure the station?
I said cut them the fuck down. Most of you fan out. Go slow. If the Scars are still here, find them, kill them. Isaac said he wants them live for Christ's sake. Isaac's not here, okay? The intestines all over the fucking place, so I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's a woman or a kid. I don't care if it's a fucking baby. Look what they did. Now fan the fuck out. Stairs clear.
OG25 don't start anything, but what's up? What's up? Dang. This is a pretty good episode.
This way. We get big, they can't. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
We're in the transit tunnel. So to the south entrance.
Episode 4 getting deep. Day 1.
You good? Yeah. Is this place gonna fall down on us? I'd rather not find out. Let's go. That way.
Just like in 2, they're trying to smoke them out in that tunnel. What do you call those lights? It's kind of like firecrackers, but they don't go out as quick. What do you call those type of light? Fireworks that glows underground. What do you call those? Forgot. Been a while since I played 2.
I thought it was supposed to be empty. Yeah, it was.
Here come the clickers, Matt. Here they come. What's up, Vito? I don't know why y'all watching hard ass. Sorry for swearing like that. These guys on some drugs, boy. They did season 2 pretty decent. The clickers are coming like that 2004 movie Dawn of the Dead. They hauling ass. I'm watching The Last of Us season 2, episode 4. Day 1. What are you watching? Damn. The first door, if you are, that's a good movie. The first one's good.
Get it!
Okay, the second one, Dark World. Yeah, Dark World is pretty good, but it's never gonna top the first one though. It was real good. It had some motion, good backstory telling for the first one. Damn. If I had playing a zombie movie or TV show, no questions, I would haul ass. No need to stop and keep looking. What would you done for y'all was in a zombie movie from your favorite game, was Resident Evil, Last of Us, or something else? Would you sit there doing a zombie invasion or haul ass? Shoot and haul ass. Oh, you and me both. I probably would just be like, you know what? It was fun, but I'm about to go. Yeah, because the infection Ellie just took in this episode. Yeah, that would be some scary stuff now, would it? If it came to a real life apocalypse with people as zombies for real, that would make me want to scratch my head a little harder because nah, that would never happen.
Okay, it's not perfect. My family tries to get in with us. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, I know you're scared.
Please don't.
But I need you to understand something.
Please don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Wait.
Well, I'll give you a heads up.
Why did you have to do that?
Please listen to me.
I work at a baseball stadium at Target Field. I'm a warehouse worker for Target Field. What about you?
I'm immune. I can't get infected. Did you not fucking shoot me? I've been banned before. I'm still here.
Yeah, it's different.
I know you.
It's on thing I do is take stuff from downstairs and put it upstairs for the people serve the like hot dogs and
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk over there, nice and slow. It's that big fucking chair, and I'm
I
gonna
would
grab
grab
it,
a gun and just
you're gonna
spray.
sit as far away from me as you want.
Spray the zombies? No, that ain't gonna work, buddy.
If I turn,
If we're in an apocalypse, that's not gonna work. A gun, yes, you gotta shoot to kill. But spray, come on now. We need something heavier than that. That's good. McDonald's was actually my first job when I came to Minnesota in my early 20s. It was a fun job. But I haven't worked there no more since they closed down and stuff. So, but I've been working different companies and different jobs. It's just McDonald's was one of my first when I first came here. Maybe not right off the rip, but and I wish I would have stayed longer because they pay pretty well. Just if you get like a Happy Meal or something you like, they take it out of your work check.
It's just water. Rainfall on my face, that's all.
So true. It's a lot of people's first job ever.
See? No shaking.
I agree.
I'm gonna stand up now. Can I show you?
Yes, it is. Everything's so expensive nowadays. I agree. Going out to eat, buying groceries, buying gaming consoles got expensive. Movie theaters is going up, expensive. After all, we're gonna have to make our own stuff to sell and open our own business somewhere because everything's getting out of control. Hey, if you go into the military, it's a risky job. It's a risky thing to fight for your country. Are you ready for it? If you go, can you survive those years
I'm
and
pregnant.
just like the game, she told her she was pregnant, and you know how she got pregnant, right? Jesse. Play the game. But they still had a relationship in the game too. Yes, it is. You get benefits and retire plan too if you survive long. But I wish you good luck then, man. That's when's my next live stream? Tomorrow. I don't do one for Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Yep. You welcome.
Wait, no. No. Morning breath. It's gross. Hold on.
Salute to your country if you go. You know, I'm glad you said that with this military stuff. Another backstory I forgot to tell y'all. Was it my senior, 11 or senior year? I almost signed up for the army. I almost did at 18, but I said I didn't want to because I didn't want to leave home, go off to war, and then may not come back, may not survive. I almost did this to go into the service, but I said, nah, I'm not going to do it.
How's it doing?
But see, I can tell you like you ain't scared to go. I wish I would have went now because the way the world is going to war now these days. I wish I would have really kind of stood around and did it just to see how much I got out of it. If I'm going to die, I'd rather it be for my country. I agree. You fight for your country. You're right.
You know?
You're right. I like hand to hand combat. I do too, but hand to hand combat can also be deadly. This is part of your weapons. Y'all didn't know that?
That's what you call it.
Your hands and your feet is your weapons. Basically.
And then all of a sudden, his future as a person
Martial arts is fun, but it's deadly.
wasn't gonna
If y'all watch any karate movies and learn from it, that tell you some tips in there. There's some deadly moves can kill people. So it depends on how you learn a punch, kick to people in mixed martial arts. Yeah.
He's acting so I know how you felt about it.
Cobra Kai,
No.
human nature, weapons of all kinds of guns. Yes, it is. Depends on what you get.
When I was little, I told my mother I
See?
like boys and I like girls. And she said, no, you like boys. And it's just, I got stuck.
Y'all didn't use your hands coming up?
She died. I try to make things work with Jesse because I like him. I do. I think he's a really good guy. But
Oh, caveman. Yeah, that's the caveman days. I wasn't around even when I was told the story at that time. I was an afterthought. I wasn't even on the surf when it happened. But they do have us in the history books where caveman dinosaurs did take over first. That's prehistoric.
shut up.
Yeah, karate is a good sport. It's good. Actually, you know what? A lot of people may not understand this. Karate is a good workout for your body.
I started wondering.
It kind of helps people lose weight too. It's good for exercising, running, jogging, using a punching bag, self defense.
And then I found a pregnancy test at the pharmacy and I peed on it. Pee on it? That's how it works. I don't just randomly piss on stuff. Oh, okay. That's good. Here. Joe Adams means pregnant.
Yes, it is. I agree, Vito. All combat is good for your body.
And here's a couple more. So,
What's happening? Dana and Ellie got to a nice hideout
Jesse.
from the zombies and other the wolf team, and she told
All having. Holy shit.
Dana is pregnant by Jesse because she just not told Ellie that. But she didn't tell her that in the game. They had a what I didn't like about this part of the episode. They made out there was some zombies on the ground. Yes, runners, click stalkers, and clickers. Let me tell you something. The runners on some type of medication. It been since like this episode one.
Okay, we go behind.
Whatever they gave those runners, they haul ass, man. They make look Resident Evil zombies look like. I agree, it is. But if you play part two, Jesse,
Ellie,
I don't know if you play part two, Mac, but Jesse do get killed in this scene
that's it.
when they end up doing a hideout in the theater. He finna get killed, but it's gonna add on.
You don't have to go. You can stay here. Fuck you. No, I'm not staying. It's different now. Yes, it is. Will you please just think about it? Together.
I try to get over. Depends how many people pop in my stream. Sometimes it goes from 0 to 2, from 2 to up to. It depends. Yeah, and okay, episode 5 will be next week, next Sunday night, and what's my favorite Marvel movie? Would have to go with the very first Iron Man movie. Yeah, it's when you ask finna answer his question real quick, and then I'm about to end the stream. Iron Man was my first movie. Then Captain America, the first Avenger after that. Yeah, I got it on mute because when those songs come on, and if I'm in a live stream, they can detect some of those musics on my TV. They can detect it. So yeah, that's why I got it on mute. Captain Marvel, First Avenger is your favorite? Y'all didn't like none of the Marvel movies besides Captain Marvel. You didn't like Endgame and all that stuff. Yeah, Winter Soldier is also my favorite from Chris Evans. When that's a recap for episode 5 next week. I like this. What's your favorite? Yeah, the Captain America just came out this February. I know what you're talking about with the Red Hulk. Here's the day I had about with the Red Hulk. Where was all this at from Phase One? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Harrison Ford is a good actor and stuff, but why Harrison Ford? I ain't trying to wish death on a man and then, but he ain't gonna be around too much longer, so they could have went with somebody much like maybe mid 30s, early 40s, probably either 50s for the Red Hulk. But Harrison Ford pushing almost 80, so I'm like, no, no, no. Bro is an old fart. Damn. Well, okay. You funny, Mac. You funny. You know, if you go back to the old school version, with the George Lucas, the very first one George Lucas made through him. Um, that he is. Look up the old Star Wars movies with him, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher, and all three was all by George Lucas. It's called A New Hope. That's just the first movie he's in it. Not for long, but very little of it he's in it. Maybe I gotta go back. Maybe I must have missed it. He probably was in there for a long time, but I didn't see him in Star Wars like for that long. Maybe except for 2 and 3. Return of the Jedi and Emperor Strikes Back. All three of them was my top favorite OG movies. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like and like. I think he was too, but see y'all guys. I'll be on tomorrow night for Raw, so stay tuned for that live stream and NXT, AEW on Wednesday, and SmackDown on Friday. I'll see y'all guys later. Have a good night. All right, I might be there. Y'all take it easy. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe at T-Bechilln. Bye, Mike. Bye, Vito.